Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rachach Kodash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. Alright, this here is Amma One from the Great Millstone Camp in Trinidad. Coming back to do another lesson through the Holy Spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. And going on, touch on prophecies. Alright, and I'm gonna read one precept, and this is a reason why we always have to be within the scriptures. Alright, because this could happen as well. Yahushai have a reason why you see what you see. Alright, Yahushua have a reason why you say this is Luke 21:34. It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares. Alright. For as a snare shall it come upon all them, on all that dwell upon the face of the earth, the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Alright, the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 12. It says, wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed, lest he fall. Alright, so that is a serious thing. You have to take heed to where you're in, because you could get caught up in this world. I always have to constantly be in the scriptures, watch videos. Try your best to stay in the spirit. Alright, as hard as the flesh want to do things fleshly, try and make sure and do things spiritual. Meditate upon the Most High, upon the laws, upon His ways. Alright, and balance out yourself. This is the book of Psalms 1:1. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Verse 2. But his delight is in the law of the Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, and in his law that he meditate day and night. Alright? In his law that he meditate day and night, that he think upon day and night. You always constantly have the Lord in your head. The Lord not far away from your thoughts. You're meditating on him, you're thinking about what you want, thinking about, alright, breakdowns. Meditate on the breakdowns. Try and break down a chapter in your head. Revelation 9. Alright, when you sit on Revelation 16, Revelation 18, you go over it in your head. The great horde of the Babylon, the great the colors represent the royalty that she come in. Alright, all these different sets of things. Revelation 18, you go through the Isaiah 34, you keep meditating on the scriptures. The laws of the Lord. If you're faced with a situation and like we say it's adultery, the laws of the Most High God supposed to be flying through your head. Hey, now the scripture say thou shalt not commit adultery, or thou shalt not covet. You see somebody get something, and your flesh trying to tell you to envy or jealous. The scripture say thou shalt not covet. The scripture, and you meditate on them thing, and you'll do the right thing. Alright, prophecies coming to pass. Don't try and focus on your plans or your goals, or what you want to accomplish in this flesh. Remember, this flesh in this life is for a time. Alright, the Lord ain't going to wait and the prophecy stop for you to accomplish your dreams. You have to work for Him. Remember that. Just wanted to say that because I'm speaking to myself first. Alright, speaking to myself first, and if it be beneficial to the body. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So yeah, we will touch on the prophecies, and that is why, as I say, you have to always constantly be in the word, be watching videos, reading, alright, studying, alright, coming to the camp is an important thing, because you have to be, that your church, you gotta go to church, bro. I mean, it's not to be a fucking Christian. At the end of the day, you're just going to church for going to church sake. Because that's what these Christians just do, but they your power, that your God, that everything, and so want to be there any congregation to hear. You never know what could come out. You never know. You listen and you hear things. You never know. Brothers could speak to things, and you could add that to your arsenal, and you could have more precepts, so you will be edified. Every camp, you just be edified. Every single camp since I come in the truth, you're edified out there. Alright? You're edified. Edification does be there. You just learn. Alright? So yeah, as I say, we will touch on the prophecies of the Lord, and one of the main and that is why that is one thing you had to be focused on, is the prophecies of the Lord. Alright, and I was looking into this prophecy here, which is deep prophecy, which is what we had to talk about. Alright, one of the main prophecies, which is the mark of the beast. Alright, the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. Alright, now we have some people saying it's sin or Christianity or all kind of different philosophies and ideologies. Some people saying it might be the vaccine. All kind of different ideologies people keep coming up with, all kind of different ideologies. But one thing I do know, speaking about myself, alright, and a lot of brothers in Great Millstone understand this. Majority, all of we in Great Millstone understand this. All of we in Israel is supposed to understand this, but mainly Great Millstone, because we just deal with more prophecies. Yeah, because if you really want to learn about the scriptures, Great Millstone is the place to be. Because we don't be on no bullshit. Look like Sakari. Sakari went on. Why would you, on the night that you kept your Pasach, your solemn feast, you could try and twist it and bend it how much ever you want. Why would you go on the night that you kept your solemn feast day? Your solemn feast day, the day when your feast day is supposed to be a, because Israel are real feast days where we just enjoy. You could wait. You don't have to go there at that moment in time. Why would you go there in a club or wherever to celebrate? And then you're going and teach scriptures. The most whatever knowledge you have, the Lord will take that away from you. You see when you're trying to get technical with the Most High will like technicality. Is straightforward with the Lord. The Lord's not technical. There are no technical thing here, not technical. Don't try and get technical with the Most High. What Hezekiah do and what is it? The Lord straightforward, be straightforward. You're trying to get technical. That off. As a young brother, and that off, right? That off. That's not right. That's not right. At no point in time that right, so you try and justify yourself on what you want. At no point in time that right, so anyways. Right? Anyways. Great Millstone is the place to be when you want to get the true knowledge of the truth. We don't be on them kind of bullshit. Our apostles and elders just teach we like stoics. We like righteous stoics. Alright? You can't even in our ministry, in our full The apostles and them will rebuke you if your hair cut off. If your hair cut off, hey, don't bring that. You see, that don't bring that here. That's what it is. And it's a good thing for you too. A good thing for you. Anyways, prophecies is the place to be. Alright? So all these people on different camps that let's talk about wherever the microchip is or the mark of the beast, wherever the mark of the beast is. We believe here at Great Millstone it is the RFID microchip. We believe that, and that is our belief, right? Now, one thing we do know, some people thinking is the vaccine, as Apostle Letter has say, if it's the vaccine, well, there is one more reason not to take the vaccine. And that is it. That is for real. And one thing we do know concerning this prophecy here, when you read Revelation, the 13th chapter and the 15th verse, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, right? That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, and that he is dealing with the Edomites, the so-called white man. It's not just one man. It's a conglomerate or a body of devils. All right, that revived the ancient Roman way. All right, this world was given into the hand of the wicked, the earth, and they revived the ancient Roman way, that is why he gave life unto the image of the beast. They revived the ancient Roman way in this modern world that we live in here today. Because this modern world ain't nothing but a replica of Rome with fucking cell phones. That is all it is. Cell phones and computers. That is all it is, and motor cars. That is all it is. And airplanes and whatnot. But the philosophies and the ideologies of this modern world is the same thing Rome used to: homosexuality, bestiality, freakism, fornication, adultery. All these different set of things exist in this place because this place is Rome. Alright, so they gave life unto the image of the beast. The way the beast used to look back then is the same way it looks now. Alright, they brought it back to life. The Renaissance, the rebirth, from the coming out of the Dark Ages into the rebirth. That is what the word Renaissance means. The Renaissance era. The majority of the art that we have in these churches today are Renaissance art. Renaissance art is because they destroyed all the images of the Jakes that was ruling Europe at the time in the Byzantine Empire. Alright, over on the eastern side of Europe, and they destroyed it and set themselves up. The Edomites set themselves up as the images of the holy ones and the angels and the Most High, and that is a fulfillment of prophecy in Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Alright? If not, where and who is he? So, the image of the beast should both speak, right? And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And ultimately, when they ain't done with this way of life, ultimately, when it bring this chip and whatnot, they ain't done with it, they'll kill your ass. Alright, so now verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Alright, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. No man might buy or sell. No man might buy or sell. And this dealing with what? Buying and selling is dealing with money. Alright, and one thing we do know also is that the bankers, alright, own this world. The bankers own this world. These the meaning of the word buy. The word buy come from the Greek, just to be in the marketplace, to attend it, to do business there, to buy or sell. Of idle people don't want the marketplace, to lounge there, to purchase. See? to properly to go to market to purchase. See? To purchase or sell. You cannot purchase or yes, no, I got choose the wrong one. Oh no. You cannot purchase, buy or sell. Come from the Greek word poleo. It means to barter, to sell, to trade. Bartering is like trading. A peddler barter, pelomai, to be busy, to trade, to sell whatever is sold. You cannot do trade. And the word buy, as I say, come from the Greek agorazo, right? Agorazo and poleo. No agorazo, no poleo. That means to buy or to sell. And the elite of this world controls who buys and who sells. So important. Right, so we have here, alright, a book. One of the books that I'm reading currently right now. One of the books that I'm reading is this book. This is the book name. It's a book that you could get on PDF on an app called Academia. It says the complete history of the House of Rothschilds. Red Shield. Hey, translate Red Shield is Edom Shield. Red is Edom and Shield. The Shield of Edom. I'm just saying. The word red, if you go into the Hebrew, is Edom. Shield. Red Shield. The Red Shield. Shield of the Edomites. So the Rothschilds have been, I'm just saying it's not a doctrine. I just, so let me go into this is one of their palaces, right? They live like kings. Just one of the multitude of the Rothschilds palaces, right? So now let me look at their father, right? We're going and get something that is highlighted, right? This is their father here, Mayam Shelbauer, right? And this video may get a strike because these men who rule the world, they just try to play like they don't rule it, but they rule the world, right? Shelmaya Rothschild, Salomon Rothschild. So let me see. This is Nathan Maya Rothschild, and let me see what he says. Right. Maya Amschel Rothschild states, this is the father, let me issue and control a nation's money, and I care not who makes its laws. The Rothschild, 1791, the Rothschilds get control of a nation's money through Alexander Hamilton, their agent in George Washington's cabinet, when they set up a central bank in the USA called the First Bank of the United States. This is established with a 20-year charter, right? And they deal with banks, and banks deals with buying and selling, right? And if you get this paper on PDF, you will see These men own every single thing. They own your steps. They and they just play like they don't own it. There's a lie and say they don't own it. Look, his son echoed the same thing. I'm gonna get at it real quick. Back to 1815. And this is the year Nathan Meyer Rothschild, this is his son, makes his famous statement. I cannot. This is the second time the son. This is the second time the statement being echoed, and the father said it, and look, the son coming to say it. I care not what puppet is placed upon the throne of England to rule the empire on which the sun never sets. The man who controls Britain's money supply controls the British Empire. And look, he said it here. And I control the British money supply. Who said that? Look, he name right here. Nathan Meyer Rothschild. Nathan Meyer Rothschild. Right? So we say look right here. By the end of this century, a period of time that was known as the Age of the Rothschilds is estimated that the Rothschilds family controlled half the wealth of the world. And you're talking about the 1800s. So what you expect for now? Right now they own every fucking thing. So yeah. And the big push right now is for digital currency. Reason being, not just because it's easier and it's more convenient, it's a way to track your every freaking move, because at this point they own everything. They feel in their mind that they are the most high. They come to that. No, we is God. And that is where the scripture now will be fulfilled in the book of 2 Thessalonians. Let no man deceive, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. The word perdition means destruction, and the falling away came, and the man of sin is being revealed. Look at how, it have papers and books and things that you could get exposing these damn devils. That wasn't going on in the 1800s. Alright? Alternative media and the truth in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because if I could get some again real quick. Alright? That, hey, it page shows that they are these same Rothschilds. In this book telling you the time period that they do everything. And you could fact check it. Don't just take the when I read the book, I'm not just taking the book for it. I go in and fact check it. You go in and fact check everything. You understand? Where they bought Reuters and they bought some other papers. Albert Pike there? He's one of theirs. Gosh, so. But if you read this, it's telling you where to buy Reuters and 3 other papers. That was before the start of World War One. I gotta fast forward to that. Right. Oh, right. Look at right here. Right, the start of World War One. In this war, the German Rothschilds loaned money to the Germans. The British Rothschilds loaned money to to the British, and the French Rothschilds loaned money to the French. Furthermore, the Rothschilds have control of the three European news agencies: Wolf, established in 1849 in Germany; Reuters, established in 1851 in England; and Havas, established in 1835 in France. And they own that. And then you know what they did? They went on in the States to buy everything. It have the information right here. Alright? It have the information right here. So information was concealed. And it tells you that in the same book here, they conceal the information, so no people hardly used to talk about them. People hardly used to mention them. But they was controlling everything from behind the scenes. So they couldn't be revealed, but now they're being revealed. Right? The Edomites, the man of sin, being revealed, the son of perdition, because these Edomites, this same red shield, alright, the red child, the red shield, the Edomite shield, they are going into captivity. They're going to be destroyed. Alright? They're going to be servants to the Israelites in the land of Israel when our Lord Yahushua returns. Don't lose that hope. Pray that you don't lose that hope. Verse 4: Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And what will make him to do that? When he put a RFID microchip in you, which that chip could be used for buying and selling, to do trade. That chip could be used to do trade, and it could be used also to track your every move. And the bankers rule this world. If the bankers rule this world, how is it so far-fetched that they would want to track you or monitor your money or control how you spend? Them controlling how you're spending since the fucking 1700s, 1800s, 1900s. That is what them just deal with. Them just deal with finances. And if they rule this world and they want to play the Most High and play God, what better way to make your finances stick to you? And that way we could monitor you and know how much you're spending, know where you're about, know what you're doing. What better way than? You don't have a better way. That's the best plan you could. That's the best plan for them. Alright? That's the best plan for them. And they know that. That's what they want. That's what they want. But they ain't gonna get it. Okay, the Lord go stop the plan short. This Isaiah 14 and verse 12. It says, How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? The word Lucifer means light bearer, illuminated ones. Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, that didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Alright? I will be like the Most High. That is his whole mind. He want to be like the Most High, the illuminated ones, the light bearers, who bear in the false light. They want to be like the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So their main thing is through the finances to track you. They controlling your buying and your spending. They weighing out the money. They is who the issue how much. England, their value of their dollar would be higher than everywhere else. America own would be this amount. Germany own would be that amount. France own, Trinidad own is that amount. They control that. Money is their thing. Buying and selling and trading is their thing. Like them one. And the world is theirs as well. So seeing that money is theirs and the earth is theirs, They need a new way to make your money put it on you. Hence the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast, the RFID chip. That's the only thing that you could that it have right now where their finances will be on you and they will monitor you. That is what it have. And it makes sense because the mark of the beast, right? When the Apostle John see it, he see people receiving a mark, and then when you look up the meaning of that word mark, I'm going to go into other translations and see what they say. NLT required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand, on the forehead. Well, it didn't say much. Didn't say much. So what we will do is we'll go into the meaning of that word mark. Alright, we'll go into the meaning of that word mark, and the meaning of the word mark as again come from the Greek charagma, and it means a stamp, an imprinted mark. Imprinted. Let me look up that word imprinted. The meaning of that word imprinted, to impress or stamp on a surface, to stamp, to punch, to print, to impress, to mark. Right? To imprint is to mark or stamp something, bam, and like that needle going in your hand with that chip, the stamp you, the brand new. And what that could do is monitor you, and you could buy and sell with it. It says, of the mark stamped on the foreheads or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Messiah and this world. And when you take that chip, it says the mark the mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculpture, graven work. You see, a scratch or etching, i.e. as a badge of servitude. Because when you take that chip, if you do take that chip, which is don't take that chip for your life. You take that chip, you go and serve the devil, you serve this world. You worship Satan, you bow down to him. You say, hey, I deny the Lord and I giving you all power and control over my life. You're telling the devil. You're not supposed to serve the devil. Scripture says, thou shalt have no other gods before me, like the Lord, like the first commandment. Alright? So that's what the word mark mean. That's what the word mark mean. And that is the microchip, and it goes into what? Buying and selling. Carax. It says a pale or stake. That is the needle. A palisade or rampart. Alright? I that needle, and then the may your streets be paved with gold. Yeah, so as I was saying, the needle on it had the stamp, which is the charagma. Alright? See what? Sharpened to a point. See? So that is it. It's the microchip. Alright? People who teaching otherwise is liars. These elites, they control buying and selling, and that is what they're into. That is why it say that no man might buy or sell. No man ain't gonna do trade unless you have that. Because I would have bring in everything to digital currency. You know? So yeah, well with that, I'll give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Some go and do something for my mom. So Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Hopefully you've been edified. Till the next time. Say Shalom to the elect. Shalom.